Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are here, I am assuming that you have watched part 1 and you are back for part 2. So now we jump to the next one, and the next one is also this one is for decision making. So let's read that diagnosis again for clarity, for if you're just joining for the first time. It says, auto, a 14-year-old male, is referred to you by the Department of Children and Families. Otter was removed from his biological parents at age 7 due to neglect and lack of supervision. He has been in multiple foster care homes because of his disruptive behavior. The department reports that Otter frequently loses his temper and argues with adults. He refuses to follow the rules of the program where he is placed and blames others for his negative behaviors. Otter grades are failing and he is not currently involved in any extracurricular activities. Otter presents today as a very angry and resentful of the department's counselors' feelings that he needs counseling. He says he is so mad he could torch the place with you locked inside. The department would also like you to make recommendations for placement of Otter. So on the previous section, we learned that yes, he was arrested for some mischievous behaviors. He has no sexual abuse, and that his behaviors are more attitude than physical. So let's move on to this part here. Based on the information you have gathered, which of the following diagnoses can you exclude? So, and this one says select as many as you consider correct. So far, we do know that he has a conduct disorder, so we're going to leave that. We did not hear anything about any antisocial behavior. We did hear some intermittent explosive behaviors. We did hear some conduct disorder. So let's select the ones that we know for sure, and then we're going to unselect them, right? Because we're looking for the ones that we're going to rule out. So far we've heard some stuff about conduct disorder. We've heard some stuff about intermittent explosive. We've also heard some stuff about oppositional defiance because he does not listen to authority. We also hear some stuff slightly about adjustment disorder with disturbance of conduct. He's having a hard time adjusting to foster care life, right? So far, those are the ones that we know we hear when we listen to this narrative right here. So let's go ahead and select the ones that we could rule out. Autism, right? We know that autism is a neurodevelopmental disorder. Antisocial behavior. This is a personality disorder. We also see acute stress disorder, which, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we want to get about 4 if we don't have to. So I'm going to go ahead and select autism. We get a +3 for autism, right? It says, ruled out, autism spectrum disorder is characterized by symptoms in 2 general areas: social interactions and repetitive or restrictive behavior as it pertains to interests or activities. Issues related to social interactions involve persistent difficulties with social engagement in numerous contexts. All right, so we earned a +3 for that. Clap yourself if you got that. I'm tapping myself on my shoulder. All right, let's select antisocial behavior because I did not hear anything about antisocial personality disorder. So yeah, we got a +3 for this. It says ruled out. Antisocial personality disorder is marked by a refusal to conform to social norms. Individuals diagnosed with this disorder are also known as sociopaths or psychopaths. In order to be diagnosed, clients must be over 18, and as we know, he is 14. Have a history of conduct disorder before age 15. Symptoms includes criminal behavior, lying, impulsiveness, aggression, and irritability. All right, let's move on to the next one that we don't think. I did not hear anything about attention deficit hyper disorder, so I'm going to go ahead and select that. And I am wrong. We got a -1. So it says not ruled out. Attention deficit disorder is characterized by persistent, long-standing patterns of attentional issues marked by hyperactivity, impulsivity, attention, or both. Symptoms are present for a minimum of 6 months, and severe symptoms are evident prior to age 12. I was looking at attention more from the impulsive side. I didn't see anything about impulsivity over here, and that's why I ruled it out. However, we are wrong. So if you did just like me, we are wrong about the attention, the ADHD. I'm going to go ahead and select one more because we got 2 correct. I'm going to go ahead and select acute stress disorder, and we are correct. We have a +3 points for that. It says ruled out. The primary features of acute stress disorder are the development of characteristic anxiety, dissociative symptoms, and other symptoms. Symptoms typically begin immediately after the trauma. So acute stress disorder has to do with a trauma, with it, which is bringing someone some stress and those kind of issues. It usually lasts for 3 days or up to a month, and is needed to meet disorder criteria. The person experiences an event that involve or threaten death where the person's response was fear, horror, or helplessness. The individual must have 9 or more symptoms from 5 categories: intrusion, negative mood, disassociation, avoidance, and arousal. This type of disturbance causes significant impairment in social, occupational, or other areas of necessary functioning. All right, guys. So we have gotten, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go ahead and not select anymore because I do feel like adjustment disorder with disturbance is ruled in. Opposition defiant is ruled in. Intermittent explosive because he does loses his temper. And I'm also going to rule in disorder conduct. So I'm going to go ahead and lock my answers in. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next part. So stay tuned. Bye.